This is the What is K-pop podcast, where in which I, your host, Sophie, the wonderful Sophie that you've never seen on my face before. Intentional. My name is Sophie. I'm English. I'm 21. I have no life, and I became a K-pop fan in February 2021. Started this podcast exactly 3 years later, and yeah, I just kind of do whatever I want to at this point. Like I try to have a sort of thing that I did where in which I go through all the members of a group, tell you their names, their ages, where they live, that sort of stuff. But it was kind of weird. I mean, you could just kind of go onto like the website where in which like you find out information about them and find out it better than what I could say. And like I did survival show stuff. I don't know, like it was just kind of weird, and I never really know how to talk without like starting to ramble. So we're just having fun. We're doing whatever we want to do now. Well, you might remember if you've been listening for a while, is that I started to randomly get like headaches and stuff. So I take pills for them, propanol, and I have an alarm on my phone at 8, 2:15, and 8:30, and it is nearly 2 in the afternoon, and my dad actually took my phone with him out to the phone shop. We have a little phone shop in town, in our little town, to try and get my old phone to stop being connected to me, so then they can sell it. So my dad's taken my phone with him, but I didn't turn off my alarms. So I was just thinking about this upstairs whilst I was like doing some like collage stuff for my photo wall. And I was like, I'm going to get a phone call from my dad being like, Sophie, why the fuck do you have an alarm on your phone? And I'm like, well, first of all, Dad, this is my phone. Like, this is the phone that you agreed to buy for me, like, last Saturday. And you let me have free reign over what goes on my phone. I'm a 21-year-old woman. I have medication that I take at the same time every day, and I like to know what time it is so that I know when to take it, because he's done that before where in which like I've had things on my phone or like a device to tell me when it is a certain time, and like sometimes I'll just forget when to turn it off, and then I'll get in trouble for having them on my phone. I'm like, well, it's my phone. I'm not going to tell you off for having those contacts on your phone. Like, come off of it. So yeah, I expect I'm going to get a phone call in about 15 minutes from my dad being like, the fuck do I turn this alarm off, Sophie? It's so annoying. And I'm like, well, you're the one that took my phone, so I also won't be answering because I'm doing this. But yeah, so that's going to be interesting, about 15 minutes for them, because I'm not with them. I'm at home recording. So, you were the one that took my phone with you, so, Anyway, what are we talking about today? We're talking about Bus. Now, I do believe I actually did talk about them briefly in my Baby Monster episode, because one of the members is actually Copper. What am I saying? Copper is actually Chiquita from Baby Monster's big brother. Now, the thing is that I can't remember what I said in my Baby Monster video, so I'm pretty sure I did talk about them. I talked about them briefly, and I feel like I need to go back and listen to it, but like listening to my own voice, I can understand why other people find it annoying. It's like ever so slightly like high pitched, and like I can't tell that. So yeah, no, that's interesting. Also, Petal is like going up to this random person's car, that like the one that's pulled up. I'm like, oh god, what she's gonna do? Yeah, she'll probably be fine. She's a big girl. Yeah, she's 1 year old now. She's 1 year. That's like crazy. I can't believe my darling is 1 year old. I feel like a mum. I feel like Petal's mum in a lot of different ways, because I was like the first one in the house to like really like hold her, and she was so small when we got her. Yeah, so Bus, a 12-member Thai boy group under Sunray Music. I actually first listened to them the other day, one of their newest songs. So yeah, the group currently consists of Alan, Mark, Kunpol, Hart, Jinwook, Thai, Next, Kun Tachai, Copper, AA, Jung, and Pimunsu. Hello, Petal. All of the members are the 12 final members of the survival show. Yeah, I know, darling. It's not fair, is it? Mum and Dad's not here. It's just me. The survival show 789 Survival or 789 Survival Show. They debuted on the 6th of December 2023. So literally like 12 days, 11 something days after Baby Monster. I really hope this, because this would actually be so sweet if Copper like texted Chiquita and was like, oh my god, I can't believe like we're both debuting within like such a short time of each other, like so proud of you. Like I wonder if he actually did that. Or if Chiquita was like, oh my god, I can't believe you're debuting. I don't know, I always imagine like these cute little interactions, but like I don't know. Because we don't know how like close these people are. Because me and my sister got closer when my sister was actually at uni, like when she wasn't in the house, because like we would fight like cat and dog while she still lived with us. But yeah. So firstly, we have Alan. I would like to say, sorry, preface. I'm actually not that good with pronouncing people's names, and we all know this if you've been listening for a hot minute. Like, it's actually hilarious how bad I am at pronunciation. So, sorry if it's criminal, but I can't do anything about that other than, like, actually, you know, learning or restructuring my mouth, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Okay, so we have Alan or Pasawi Sirianutai. Nailed that. Born on the 31st of July 2002, making him a Leo or a Cancer. Yeah, so they have different zodiac signs in Thailand, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I probably should do research on that. It's like, you would think it would all kind of be like international with like star signs and stuff like that, but no. Because I mean, as like a society, as like people as a whole, like my dad said this, apparently it only takes 9 meals for the world to, like, if we had no structure, for the world to go to shit, or like something along those lines. But also my dad's a pessimist when it comes to that sort of stuff, so I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, so Alan is under Tadar Entertainment. I imagine that the group is like a permanent group, but I don't know, because I don't want to research enough to even care, to be honest. So we have Chris Kanchanatip. He was born on the 12th of December 2002, making him a Sagittarius and a Scorpio. Okay, well, let's just like zodiac sign. So I imagine it's like just slightly off of ours. Well, not like off, but I mean like they do it slightly differently. So I mean, like, zodiac signs in general, I believe they're Chinese. I don't know though. Thai lunar calendar, is that the thing? So I mean, I was born in 2003, so what would I be? It only goes up to, it only goes from 2013 to 2024, which is fine. Or is that what? Okay. Oh, fair enough. Doesn't say. This is the problem, is that I feel like I need to understand more about Thailand as like a country before like delving into that sort of stuff. How do I find my Thai zodiac sign? So yeah, no, I can't figure it out from this. It just says like the regular zodiac, because I'm a Virgo in like the zodiacs that like are like internationally recognized, I guess. I should probably also say like they don't even have where they're born, where they're from. That's fine, because I'd only butcher that too. Next we have is Kunpol. He was born, also known as Pongpol Paniatmit. He was born on the 17th of March 2003, making him a Pisces, and also a Pisces in Thailand. And he is formerly under Tadar Entertainment. I should also say for Chris, but it doesn't say, so that's easy. Next we have is Heart. I would just like to extend my apologies to anyone who's from Thailand or knows how to pronounce Thai names, because I genuinely have no idea how to pronounce your names, and I struggle so much with pronunciation in my native language of English, and I honestly do not think I will ever know how to properly pronounce any of your names, and I am so sorry. The hilarious thing is that I can say Lisa's like name, Lalisa Manibal, completely fine. And I probably didn't even say it right just then because I think I just said it off the top of my head. Anyway, I wasn't even looking at the laptop. When I said that, I was looking straight out the window. So if anyone was walking past, they would have just seen me as though I'm talking to them. They probably would have been like, I'm scared. What is this girl doing? Like, I don't know. Next we have is Jinwook, or Kim Jinwook. He was born on the 16th of July 2004, making him a Cancer, and he is Korean. This is like my thing. I will always say this, always constantly say this, is that why would you choose to go into a group, like, into like a different country survival show if you're Korean? But then also I'm like, but Sophie, Chinese people go into Korean survival shows all the time. Why is this weird? I have absolutely no idea. I don't understand. I don't understand why I'm weirded out by this, because quite frankly, it's the same difference. It's just a Thai survival show. But it's like, but I guess like, you know, if you've grown up in a certain, or if like you learn about a certain system, like you wouldn't think that, I don't know, I just didn't think that Thailand had survival shows. So like that concept makes no sense to me whatsoever. Or maybe I'm just a horrible person. Who knows? Probably the last one. Yeah. Are you gonna settle down soon, Petal? Because you look like you're ready to go for a sleep. I'm ready to go for a sleep, and I don't sleep throughout the day, so I think you should go for a nap, Petal. Anyway, what I'm trying to say in a roundabout way, without putting myself in a hole, is that I don't understand culture at all. But yeah, no. I will say this: I learned something very interesting about the Thai like military, because like it's based on town, and you get put into like the lottery kind of within your town, and you're selected to be in the military through that. Like any eligible person, I don't know if it's man or woman, anyone who's eligible to go into the military gets pulled out, and then they have to like go do it. And I guess it's like not, I don't know, I don't think it's as long as the Korean military services. But like, I think that's like actually so interesting. And one of the members of the Wind, I believe it is, like a Nugu group, a rookie group as well. They have a member who's Thai, and he had to do a little bit for the military. And now that means that it will be 10 years before any of the members have to go to the military, because they'll be 28. I think that's actually really cool. You know, it's stuff like that I'm just like, oh, wow, like life is actually like so interesting in different parts of the world. Because like you wouldn't think to even try to learn that when, you know, you're just an English girl who's not really that interested in like different cultures, and honestly thought that Koreans just lived in mud huts for the majority of her life, because like no one taught me that, no one got me interested in that sort of stuff. So like learning it now as an adult, I'm like, wow, it's like actually so interesting. Yeah, I do recommend getting cultured and not just being someone who thinks the way that I do. And Jinwook also has a tattoo of Roman numerals on his shoulder. I'd love to get a tattoo, but I'm too scared of what my dad would think. And yeah, I respect my life. Joking. Yeah. Next member we have is Thai, or Chanyeon Patfin, born on the 26th of September 2004, making him a Libra and a Virgo, and he is Thai. And he wasn't chosen by fan choice or the fellow trainees to make it into the group, but he was selected by the program's producers to be in the final group. He was revealed to have the 8th rank. It's like how in Island, Sunu wasn't actually chosen by the fans. Kay from Ant Team got 7th place, but Sunu got 8th. He was chosen by the producers. So yeah, that's an interesting little fact for you. I actually have a notebook full of interesting facts, so I might actually write that down. I have no life. Next member, and we have his Nex actually, or Natakit Chaymarata. It's 2:15 now. My phone's going off somewhere. I'm just gonna wait for the phone call. He was born on the 18th of March 2005, making him a Pisces. And wow, these places actually have like kind of interesting like like names for their colleges. So we went to the Sarasast Whitted Romaleko School, and it just says Science-Health, and then Assumption College. I'm like, what does that mean? Was he under the Science and Health department in the Assumption College, or did he do Science and Health at the school? I don't know. This is why I want to learn. Like, please, I want to learn. I'm a dumb little chicken. Like, tell me, let me learn. So yeah, and this is why we do this here, because we're trying to learn, and you know, we're giving ourselves a space to learn. Next one we have is Tatachi. Sorry about that. Butchered your name. Oh no. But his birth name is Tatachi Limpanyaku. He was born on the 10th of April 2005. You can tell I am really trying, but I'm failing miserably. So I'm sorry. And he started taking singing lessons at the age of 14. Ooh, well done. And he was formerly under Pop Evers Entertainment in 2019, and he was a former member of the co-ed project group Pop Idol under the name Pooh. Oh wow, that's or Poe. Winnie the Pooh. Technically, it's spelled like Winnie the Pooh. Pooh. I've said that word too many times. Okay, and we've got Copper. My lord. D. Chapat Pondi Chapip. Born on the 18th of April 2006, making him an Aries. Oh wow, I am really bad at pronouncing things. I'm so sorry. And his younger sister obviously is Chiquita from Baby Monster. I could have sworn straight up and down that I've talked about this group, at least in some form, when I was talking about Baby Monster. Like, I am sure of it. Next member we have is AA, or Ashir Born Suvitayasatan. Born on the 22nd of June 2006, making him a Cancer and a Gemini. I should just go for the pronunciation, butcher it, and then just accept that I am bad at it. Yeah. And his younger brother is Kathorn, a member of the co-ed trio ATK. And he has been a trainee since the 1st of August 2020. You know what I was doing in August of 2020? I actually don't remember. I'd love to know. I was 16. I was still 16. I hadn't become 17 just yet, obviously, because that's how birthdays work. And I was pondering as to what I was going to do, actually, when I went back to, when it came around to September. Because I didn't know I was actually going to be going back to sixth form at that time, or at least like around about that time. I didn't really know, because obviously I was planning to go to a different college, but I ended up going back to the same one in which I eventually got kicked out of. Yeah, it sounds really bad, but I swear it was a mutual we hate you kind of situation. So there is that. Next we have Pim Wasu. I swear I'm not joking, or I'm not being rude. It's just his name. Wasupon Pananukarat, and he's the youngest member. Born on the 8th of July 2006, making him a Cancer and a Gemini. Here's my problem. Is that with the nature of, like, obviously I pause sometimes when I'm like saying things. Is that in case, you know, it gets like clipped and I'm made to seem as though I'm being inappropriate, and I'm like, no, please don't think that. So yeah, that's why I always try and be careful as to like how I'm pronouncing things. Does it go well? Not really. It doesn't go well at all. But yeah, I got recommended their song Liar the other day on YouTube, so I listened to it, and I was like, I can't tell if this is in Thai or if this is in Korean, because it didn't want to tell me. So, and actually there is one more member, Jung, Jung Team or Teen Boon Suwung, born on the 3rd of July 2006, making him a Gemini and a Cancer. He's also Thai, but he has been on hiatus for just under a month, from the 26th of September to now, due to experiencing symptoms of influenza or the flu. So I do hope he gets better soon, because the flu sucks. I had my flu jab the other day and I still feel a little bit weird. Yeah, so that's fun. Love that for me. But yeah, that has been Bus, the 12-member boy group from Thailand. I hope you have a nice rest of your day. And if not, then well, I hope things go well for you in the future. No one deserves to suffer. But yeah, I will talk to you guys again probably tomorrow, or whenever I feel like it, because we're just gonna have a little bit of fun here. We're not gonna pressure ourselves and force ourselves to do anything. We're just gonna what makes us happy, you know. Okay, well, thank you as always, and bye.